Hello my colleagues, in today's video we are going to be taking a look at various types of companies, or you can say stocks in Nigeria, that you should avoid buying on the stock market, especially if you are looking at investing in them for the long term. Do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also join my email newsletter where I share my journey building wealth here in Africa and also share business and investing opportunities in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. Link to that will be in the description and comment section. And without much talk, let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. So the first type of company stock you want to avoid buying on the Nigerian stock market are companies that have MRF on them on the NGX. So if you go to the Nigerian stock market website, which is the ngxgroup.com, and visit the list of publicly traded companies, when you go through this list, you see that some of the stocks have abbreviations on them. For this video, we'll focus on the ones that have MRF on them. This MRF stands for Missed Regulatory Filing, and as an investor, I try my best to avoid investing in these companies. Well, for you to understand why I avoid investing in these companies with mixed regulatory filings on them, I believe I need to explain the term regulatory filing for you to understand. So what is regulatory filing? Regulatory filings are official documents that companies are legally required to submit to regulatory bodies such as the Nigerian Stock Exchange and Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. These documents provide detailed information about a company's financial health, business operations, management, and other important aspects. An example of regulatory filings are quarterly results and annual reports. The reasons why regulatory filings matter is that it is the lifeblood of investors' trust. It ensures that companies provide transparent and accurate information about their operations and financial performance. This transparency is crucial for maintaining investors' confidence and ensuring that all market participants have access to the same information. For me, a MRF means that the company might be trying to hide something, or the company lacks efficiency, and it makes me question the management in charge of the company. It's also important to know that MRF can be caused by other things, so you also want to be careful when using it to judge a company. Another type of company I tend to run away from most of the time on the NGX is companies that have bad social media presence and also very bad looking websites. You see, we are now in a day and age of the internet, and I believe that having a very good online presence is essential for any business in this day and age. For me, I can forgive you if you have a bad social media presence, but having a poor website is a turn off, and I tend to run from companies that have a very bad looking website. For example, this company called Afro Media PLC, they are on the NGX and they have a very bad looking website. They are trading at around 24 kobo per share, and when you check them out on the NGX, you also see that they have an MRF beside their name. And when you visit their website, it gives you a glimpse into how badly run the company is, and that is why they have an MRF on them and trading at just around 24 kobo, which is quite bad and poor. It's not even up to it. I don't know, it's up to 0.50 cents. The next type of company that I avoid investing in are companies that have no dividend payment history or sign of price appreciation. I will start off in explaining the dividend part before we talk about price appreciation. You see, companies that consistently pay dividends typically generate consistent profit. This indicates financial health and stability. But it's also important to know that some companies on the NGX are very wicked. And I say so because there are companies that consistently make profits but still refuse to pay dividends to shareholders. My brother and my sister run from this type of companies. In fact, there is a website I usually use to check the dividend payment history of publicly traded companies before investing in them. At the end of this video, I will show you how to use this website to check the dividend history of companies in Nigeria. Now, talking about capital appreciation, you see on the NGX, there are some companies that have never appreciated in price before, and they have even never depreciated. And even if they have appreciated or even depreciated, it is once, probably every 6 months, 2 years, sometimes more than that. But you want to by all means avoid this type of companies unless unless I can, and I see it, I hold my ear and see it, they have a history of paying dividends, because consistent price appreciation or depreciation indicates that a company is growing, or probably investors are not really interested in the company. So before you buy any stock on the NGX, always try to check if the stock has a history of rising and falling, because it's in this rising and falling that you make your money. Finally, the last type of company I avoid buying, especially if it is a short-term trade or investment, are stocks that have low liquidity. So what do I mean by liquidity? Well, liquidity refers to how easily an asset such as a stock can be bought or sold in the market without affecting its price. High liquidity means there are plenty of buyers and sellers, so trades can quickly happen. Low liquidity, on the other hand, means there are fewer buyers and sellers, making it harder to buy or sell your shares. Don't worry, in a moment on my laptop, I will be showing you how to check how liquid a stock is, and also how to check the dividend payment history of publicly traded companies in Nigeria. Now, to check how liquid a stock is in Nigeria, you want to visit the NGX website, ngsgroup.com. So it loads up. This is the website. So you want to scroll and go to this place that says market activities. Then you click on the one that says equities. Then you click on here that says view more. So you click on it, it shows you a list of companies that are publicly traded companies on the NGX. So you can click on these numbers to see other companies on the, that you can buy their shares. Now what you want to do is to go to this place that says, to check the liquidity, go to this place that says trade, volume and value, right? And you can see the trade date, which is today, the 28th of August 2024. This is the date. And then you can see so far today, this company Abi YBDS has had 20 trades. So 20 people have bought and sold this company, and the volume these 20 people have done is 651,301 naira, valued at 1,703,000 naira, 703,149 naira 70 kobo. This is the value of this total trade these 20 people have done. So if you have let me say you have 2 million naira worth of this stock in your portfolio and you wanted to sell, you see that you'll not be able to sell everything, because the total value the total exchange that have happened is just 1 million naira. So your total shares, or your 2 million naira shares, will not totally be sold. So you need to be, you can use this to gauge and know which stock, based on how much you want to invest in a company. You can use this to gauge how liquid a particular stock is, and if it is something you can easily buy and sell. Let me give you another example now. You can see this one that says Afri Insurance. It even has MRF on it, which I talked about, some type of companies you should avoid buying. And you can see it's trading for the price of 0 naira 20 kobo, 0.2 naira. And if you come to here that says trade, you see nobody has bought this stock, and its volume is dash value, that nobody is investing in the company. So let me say you have shares in this company, it will be very difficult for you to sell, because nobody wants to buy it, nobody wants to sell it. Now let's use another example, Access Corp. You can see Access Corp, this is Access Bank actually, which is their holding company, I believe. I believe so. Now you can see that there are about 272 trades that have happened for this particular stock, and then the total volume is 5,452,166 shares. This is the total volume of shares that have been exchanged in the markets today for Access Bank, and then the value is 103,992,760 naira 45 kobo. This is the value of the shares that have been bought and sold as of today. So if you have 15 million naira in Access Bank, it will be very, very easy for you to buy and sell it, because the volume, there is high liquidity. The volume that has been done is 103 million. So there is liquidity in the stock. 272 people have bought and sold the stock today, so there's liquidity, and you can easily buy and sell your stock in Access Bank. So you can use this to gauge the liquidity in a particular stock. So you look at the number of trades that have happened, the volume, and then the value. These three things are crucial in determining the liquidity of a particular stock. Now, taking a look at how to check the dividend payment history of a company, so you want to go to this website, easykobo.com. Right? So if you see this website that is called easykobo.com, easykobo.com. So here on this top place where the logo is, you hear that says dividends. Here that says dividend. I actually use this website a lot. So you click on here that says dividends, click on it. So you click on here that says dividends, and then you can now put in the symbol of the company to check the dividend history of the company. So let me use, for example, GD PLC. So you put in GD PLC, you can see it loads it up, and click on it. And by the way, I'm going to be building a website that can help you do this. So fingers crossed in the future, I'll be unveiling this website that you can actually use to do research when it comes to buying and selling shares in the Nigerian stock market. So when you scroll, you can see that it says they have paid dividends, which is 0.05 kobo. They paid these dividends in 1994, the next time was in 1998, and again was in 1999. This is total of 0.18 kobo in dividend they have paid so far in their history, which is bad for a company that is, skyrocketing in price. So I use this website to check dividend histories of company and know if they are actually worth buying or not buying. So you're welcome. So guys, I hope you found this video insightful. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also join my email newsletter. Link will be in the description and comment section, and see you on the next one. Deal.